I know usually these first scrimmages can be a little rough on everybody, but how do you think the defense performed out there today?
Good in some spots, inconsistent early. First 3 drives come out and play pretty good, and then go through about 4 drives there not so good with the attack and the swarm. Had a few guys down in that second group, so some 3s had to step up and saw some good things and got exposed at times, responded and really played well for 7 or 8 of the next 9 drives. I think 10 of the first 19 drives were punts, so some really good stuff there. But we just got to play more physical, more disciplined, better understanding of what not only I'm doing, but people around you, so you know when you can shoot your gun, play aggressive, turn your shoulders, spill, lever, all of those things. And just got to play better in the back 7, communicating at times when they give you certain looks. Got to be ready for it. And for a few guys, being the first time is full speed live, handled it well a few times, not so good at others. Situationally, showed up in some short yardage, which was pleasing, being physical there. And in the goal line situation, some really good stuff there. Had a pick 6 for a touchdown. Made some good plays, but overall, again, just inconsistent. Got to play better. Got to be more physical. Guys, got to know what to do, and again, come out and start a little stronger. Can't go in lulls. Can't play, inconsistently. Got to do the little things well. Again, eyes, leverage, physicality, overall discipline.
Any 1, 2, or 3 guys stand out to you out there today?
Man, no, I'm just like in the middle of every play, thinking about all 11, just looking at a unit. And I'll, go in and watch the tape and, DK didn't play. AJ's had a really good fall camp. Tyler Davis has been really consistent. I think Niles got back in there some a little bit, but I don't think his plan was to take many snaps. DNs have been really a pretty good group, but a little bit inconsistent with some of the younger guys. But I think that's going to, has a chance to be a good unit when it's said and done. Just got to really understand the why, not just the what, but the why, because the why always helps you play with a different set of intentions and a different mindset in regards to your purpose. Again, whether you just play more sure of yourself when you know why, not just the what. Again, like first group of linebackers, just got to, again, as a group, overall, just you got to play with great intensity, great emotion. This is not a casual game in any way. Nonchalant attitude always gets exposed. And at time, I don't think, again, just young guys, sometimes you don't have the right kind of sense of desperation and toughness and focus that you got to have. Because there's grown men that you're lining up against and you're going to get exposed. So I love we're straining our players at the highest level, and again we've seen them respond, at times, and some other times again learning opportunities. And so it'll be a great night of film. And if anybody wants to join us, so BYOG tonight. It'll be a tough one.
How much has Isaiah kind of taken the position that he plays, kind of honed it and transformed your expectations for that position?
Again, he had a really good, strong finish, and I want more. Isaiah knows that. I want more. I want to be a dominant player, and so everything that goes along with that, you got to bring it, and you got to bring it every day, not most of the time, every day. And so when he does that, and then he can decide on how great he wants to be. But it takes that. First of all, you got to show up every day at a high level, ready to fight, compete, lead, strain, all of those things every day, not most of the time.
Coach said that his pick 6 was 100 yards. How rare is his athleticism and size for that nickel position?
But he's the one that picked it. See, I didn't celebrate, I can promise you, because I'm looking at all the stuff that wasn't right. Probably, but no, it's great. Yeah, he's freaky talent and ability. We know that. He's got the ability to be a game-changing kind of guy to the perimeter, and got a lot of work to do still. But proud of him and the progress that he's made.
Who stands out behind Isaiah?
So we're working a variety of people there. Mike Jones has really transitioned, playing a couple of positions, and has leaned up and has really shown out there. We're playing Jalen Phillips, Mario Goodrich, Lee Anthony Williams as well. So those are all guys that have played there and at times have looked really good through the first part of camp.
Lemanski was saying before the season, Xavier, when you tell him to go rush the quarterback, he's good at that, but they trying to get him to be more complete.
He's made some real improvement, and we're looking for another step of transition and improving. But Xavier's really had some good moments in camp, and has got himself better. And he'll be the first one to tell you, he's not where he wants to be. And again, you gotta bring it every play, whatever that looks like. You got to do it to be a good player. Just again, I'm calling you. I'm saying a good player. That's not a casual word to me. A good player, he must be pretty good. Okay, a great player is a whole nother level. And the difference between good and great isn't much in some ways, but it's a lot. And to the naked eye, it's different. And there's very few great players. He has the ability to be a great player, and I think he's on his way if he keeps grinding.
Is that the thing? Just get him to not take a play off every play?
Oh, I wouldn't call him taking a play off. Right. Just doing the little things great, And what does that look like? And what's that mean? Sometimes, again, just knowing what you're supposed to do. And then again, if I know I'm supposed to be in the inside half of that A gap, man, I'm getting on the inside half because somebody's on the outside half. Not just because it sounds good. Well, somebody's going to be on that outside. If I get in the outside half of the gap, I'm going to be in their way. Just little stuff like that. Really understand the totality of it. Why? Don't try to do too much. Just do your job and do it really, really well.
Is Logan maybe a little ahead of him?
With knowledge, probably. Logan's been in the system longer. But, and we got a group of 4 or 5 of them that I think that are all going to be, they're all co-starters when it's said and done. That's our expectation. That's my anticipation. We've been running Xavier's out there with the ones mini snaps today. So was 54, but they all took reps with that second group. We're just rotating guys. And Justin Foster has shown up, 54 has shown up. Logan just plays fast, man. 43 pounds. Plays like he's 270 every snap, and everybody knows what that looks like. Okay, so KJ he's really transformed his body, has really made some improvement, and we gotta take another step of improvement. And you gotta accept the challenge so you can create the change. And sometimes that's humbling for young people. We all have. How many of you have children? Children? No.
Oh yeah,
I do.
Got enough for everybody.
Okay, being in the media stuff on. So when you have children, right? It is. Man, they get their feelings hurt quick, right? It's tough, and but you're relentless with them. You got to do the same thing with your players. Okay, they know you love them, and you're going to challenge them and help them create the change. But you got to say, okay, these are my weaknesses. I got to change this. Whatever it is I'm doing wrong. So study more, play harder, play more disciplined, play lower. Okay, think about situational football. 3rd and 3 is different than 3rd and 12. Okay, put my eye on the ball for the key, so that when they try to bark you off sides, again, you're not jumping off sides, or again on 4th and 1 that you're not lining up in the neutral zone. Do the little things great every play.
Ruke and Etinosa.
Yeah, Ruke has really made some improvement, and ET had a really good spring, and he's just some little nagging injuries with ET, but man, they're battlers. Really proud of those guys. They've really worked their butts off and have really flashed for us. Think that they're going to be really good players, and again, really proud of the transformation both of them have again put the work in to create that transforation.
For ET in particular, what do you think is the next step for him?
Again, just fundamentals, technique, not putting your eye discipline, pad level, trusting, your job and responsibility and your keys, knowing your key, reacting to your key, and doing it all fast and aggressively.
With DK being out, is there anyone that's
Yeah, and then just some other guys have been banged up there too, and so Lee Anthony has gotten better, Mario Goodrich has gotten better, and Sheridan Jones, who had a good spring and he came back and he got better. All those guys, they really have done a nice job. And then Andrew Booth has come in and really has played aggressive, and he's long, and he's doing some things that he didn't do in high school schematically, and he's really caught on quick. And so that's been really pleasing as well. And they've all flashed, man, and made some crazy good plays against, again, as good of personnel that we're going to play, all year. Really, really good personnel to strain you every snap.
All right.
Is that positive? Was that good?